We are still 2 years away from a possible NFL kickoff here on the Strip.
And we're going to take a look at the live look at the progress taking place on Raiders Stadium just west of Mandalay Bay. The plan is to have it ready to go in summer of 2020 for the 2020 season, but that's not the only project keeping construction crews quite busy on the Strip.
Yeah, as we take a look further north here on Las Vegas Boulevard, quite a bit of activity as we head north here, just not too far off of Sahara. The Allnet Arena, which is not too far from the SLS. We've also got the Convention Center expansion at the site of the old Riviera, and then Resorts World. That's just to name a few.
Patrick Walker is on this story, standing by to explain why so many of these massive projects are happening right around the same timeline. Patrick?
Well, Brian and Denise, we're talking about some $19 billion in big projects that are either in the planning phases or actually under construction underway here in the Las Vegas Valley. And some examples just right here on the north end of the Strip. Behind me, you can see the formerly known as Alon site, now known as Wynn West. Some permits are up, but you can see really no construction has happened, no machines on site or anything like that. But then when we flip the camera around and look at over here, this is Resorts World, where you can see cranes are up, the floors are going up slowly. There are workers up there moving the cranes and moving concrete right now. And then just off to the side is the Drew, formerly known as Fontainebleau. That was a victim of the recession. It's mostly completed. The plans are now to finish this. Whether or not it all happens by 2020, however, is up for discussion. When you look at the north end of the Strip, there are a lot of holes to fill. It's something frequent visitors say sticks out like a sore thumb whenever they come to town.
At least once or twice a year. I've probably been here 20 times plus.
How often do you come up on this end of the Strip?
Not very often.
Cheryl Bullock says the reason for that is simple. Why don't you come up here very much?
I think just it's more exciting kind of mid-strip.
That could soon change. As we've seen, plans have been announced for at least a half dozen North Strip properties.
I hate to paint all of them with a single brush, but there's a reason these are moving forward.
Analyst Jeremy Aguero says Las Vegas ranks at or near the top of the list in population growth, employment growth, and a strengthening economy. Factors that will help Southern Nevada as it aims for 50 million or more annual visitors.
You combine that with the fact that last month we reported an occupancy rate in excess of 90% in Southern Nevada, and that would certainly suggest that there's increasing demand out there for additional projects.
It's a potential building boom for the Las Vegas Valley, but what are the chances some of the projects are a bust? Vital Vegas founder Scott Robin says 2020 is not realistic for projects like the Drew, Allnet Resort and Arena, Wynn West, formerly known as Alon, and potentially Resorts World.
It's akin to crossing a river where you think there might be piranha. Nobody wants to go first. And I think a lot of these companies are they're all watching each other and they're waiting for that critical mass.
The property owners are doing their due diligence with the county, and both experts agree you'll see more progress on those sites when or if the time is right. And back out here live, you're looking high atop Resorts World. A couple of construction workers corralling in that bucket of concrete underneath a concrete pump that they've placed up there. So the work is fast and furious, at least at the site here. Now, one question that we've been hearing a lot today, does this all tie into the Raiders Stadium and the completion date of 2020? Well, the short answer on that is no, but you kind of heard Jeremy Aguero alluding to that. All of this is happening because the conditions seem to be right. The only question is how good the market is to get these projects done in the timeframes that have been proposed is still up for debate. For now, reporting live, I'm Patrick Walker, 8 News Now.